Buenas, buenas, and welcome to the People's House right here at the Guam Congress Hall. I'm Senator Chris Malafunkshun Barnett, joined by my good colleague, Senator Jess Lujan, for this very special legislative certificate presentation. As you guys know, and Afane buenas to our fans watching on YouTube and the people of Guam. I know we got a lot of fans for the Guam baseball. I was talking with the boys before we get into this presentation. Guam baseball is really popping this year, and so as we get ready to recognize a team that did really good in the Philippines, we're also recognizing that we're sending off an 8U team of some All-Stars to compete off island, and then we have another group of older boys who are leaving later on in the month to represent Guam. So baseball, it's just always been a sport that's got a lot of history on Guam, going back to before the war, and it's really great to see, especially after the pandemic. You know, things kind of died down after the pandemic, but now we're really seeing that that baseball machine of Guam really roaring. And so we want to commend our recipients today, and they're from the Guam Pony League. These are the Colts, and so if anybody watching doesn't know what the Pony League is, the Pony League is one of the longest standing, oldest leagues in the United States of America and the territories, of course. And it stands for Protect Our Nation's Youth. In case you didn't know, PONY stands for Protect Our Nation's Youth from the dangers of drugs and alcohol and tobacco. And so whatever we do in the Pony League, and we'll talk to Mr. Bill Bennett coming up, it's all about having fun. It's all about a great competition, putting it all out on the baseball diamond, but there's always that backdrop of keeping our kids engaged and ensuring that we're keeping them busy so that they don't fall prey to those temptations that so many of our youth face, and also so they can serve as positive peers and role models to all their friends. And so today we're here to recognize the Colt League pony baseball team for a great job out in the Philippines. They went out to the Colt League World Series Qualifier held in Manila, Philippines, and they were able to come back home not just with a whole bunch of Goldilocks, but also with the bronze medal trophy for taking third place in a very, very competitive field. I mean, we had several teams from the Philippines, and then also we had a Japan team. So for the Guam boys to win third place like they did, I know they want to do better again next year. I think it's really awesome. And then, you know, also 3 of the players from the Guam team were named to the all-tournament team. So when we talk about representing our island on the world stage, there's no better way to represent than to come away with those spots on that team and this great finish. And so this recognition comes from every single senator in the 38th Guam legislature. Again, I want to thank my colleague, Senator Jess Lujan, for being here. And let's go ahead and begin with the recognition. And we'll start by recognizing Caden Borja. Congratulations, bro. All right. Make sure you teal my ears if I say this wrong, or you put a fastball between my shoulder blades. Josiah Ray Cruz. I say it right? Right on. Good job. Good job. And then Kian Cruz, who also made the all-tournament team. Not here today, though. Matthew Elm, who has also made the all-tournament team. Daniel Gumatautau. Congratulations, brother. Way to go. Kenji Kamamoto. That's it, brother. Hey, dude. Good job, man. Good to see you. Good job. Cohen Pangilinan. Good job, man. Nice. And in case you're wondering, the Colts are 14 to 16 years old, okay? So these got some big boys, and they were telling me before the presentation that they were the biggest boys in the tournament. So I want to thank you guys for eating your rice and kaddu and going out there and representing. Ethan Santiago. Talon Titano. That's it, brother. Good job, man. Way to go. Ashton Gumatauto. That's it, brother. That's it, bro. Get it, man. Cohen Villanueva. Bryce Pablo. Alan Kifunes. Jovan Kenga. T. Sean Lazama. Manager Jared Taitano. Head coach Michael Gumatau Jr. Okay. Good. Yeah. We could get let's get Coach Jared and Bill up here too. I want to recognize you guys as well. Nice. Thank you. Right on. Yeah. Thank you, Coach. Awesome work, man. All right, we got the grandpa of Guam baseball over here, Mr. Bill Bennett, who manages and runs the Pony League, again, protect our nation's youth. Bill, a great showing, and I know you guys have been really busy as you had 2 baseball camps, and now you're doing a softball camp for the ladies. But to send this Colt team off and to have them finish so good against some pretty stiff competition out there in the Philippines, I think is a real testament to the success of the Pony League.
Yeah, thanks, Chris, and Jesse for taking the time to recognize this team. Very proud of the boys this year. Went and represented Guam very well and the way the Guam's played. I also want to recognize the parents for their support and sticking with them through the season. And I'd like to recognize Jacinta Elm, who's our director of pony baseball and softball on Guam, for doing a great job. And we look forward to creating more baseball teams and that can go off island and represent Guam and Pony. And most of all, the kids just stay active and keep healthy bodies and play the game the way it's supposed to be played. And I wanted to thank everybody that was involved for making the Pony program a success this year and years to come. We got the fall leagues coming up and we got the spring leagues coming up, so we hope to have more baseball and softball for the kids on Guam.
Right on. Yeah, thank you. One more time for Bill Bennett, and let's also give just a big round of applause to the Pony organization. I don't know if you guys caught that, but there's a lot of demand to play, and so they're going to be doing the fall season coming up. We don't have fall in Guam, but that's usually around like what, August, September? Rainy season, well, it's hopefully be dry. So, but anyway, so keep a heads up for that opportunity. I want to thank you guys for giving the kids these great opportunities. And again, to the parents, the guardians, and the families. I got kids in sports. I know how it is. If you got kids in sports, it's kind of you're in sports too. So thank you very much for your support of these youth. Awesome. And again, let's commend these boys and all the athletes representing Guam. I know some of these guys are going to head off to play in the Little League World Series in, I want to say, South Carolina? Yes, South Carolina. So good luck. And thank you for representing Guam all the way out in the Philippines against some very tough competition. So Biba Colts! Right on. Biba Guam! Biba Pony League! Thank you again for joining us here at the Guam Congress Hall, the People's House. On behalf of my good colleague, Senator Jess Lujan, Guahusi Senator Chris Malafunkshun Barnett, si Zeus Masi Ade, Adios!